So, hello again. I want to share with you, motivationally speaking, some words about falling down. Because in our lives and in your life, there are times when you will fall down, when you will mess up, when you will get it wrong. And before I go on to that, I just want to share a quote from a very famous man, Nelson Mandela, who said this: "The measure of a person is not that they've never fallen. The measure of a person is the way that they pick themselves up after the fall." So we're all going to fall. But I want to share with you a strategy that I observed when sitting in a pub garden with my family, having some dinner, and I experienced this strategy and I use it in my life, and I implore you to do the same. So I'm sat in a pub garden with my family. We were having a lovely meal. There was a slope that came down. It was a summer's day. There was a slope that came down from the pub into the garden. The garden was packed full of people. It was busy, man. It was busy. Well, anyway, we're sat there having a meal, and there was suddenly a bit of a hubbub, and a group of young children came running out of the pub, and they were going to run down the slope, and they were playing hide and seek, or they were doing something like that, and they were running down the slope, going somewhere. Don't know where they were going, don't know what they were doing, but they was going somewhere, and they was going fast. Anyway, part of this group of children that were running down the slope was a rather large girl, about the age of 12, and she came hurtling down this slope, and as she ran down, she kind of tripped on her own feet, flew up into the air, through the air, and landed really hard on the floor. And there was a gasp, everyone who saw it went, what's going to happen? We're thinking, oh, blimey, she's really hurt herself. But what happened was this girl, she just jumped up, screamed out, "I meant to do that," and just carried on. Well, no humiliation, no feeling sorry for herself, no tears. She fell down in the worst possible circumstances in front of everybody, but just jumped up and went, wow, thought that was going to happen, and just carried on. So let's take the learning from that, from a 12-year-old girl playing hide and seek or something like that in a pub garden. When you fall down in life, just jump straight back up again. They say when you fall off a horse, get straight back on it again, don't they? So when you fall down in life, just say to yourself or anyone else who's watching, I knew that was going to happen, and just jump up and carry on. Wow, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And just to quote a famous speaker, Les Brown, when Les Brown says, when you fall down, make sure that you land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get back up. And the secret into life is to accept that you will fall down, you will trip up, things will go wrong. Expect it to happen. It won't be such a big surprise then. Then you can tell yourself, knew it was going to happen, and you can get up and carry on and go and find the success that fall will lead to.